Your brain is lying to you, and it's completely normal. Imagine this. You're walking through a crowded room when you accidentally trip over a chair. You quickly stand up, your face turns red, and one thought instantly takes over. Everyone saw that. But did they? Probably not. Yet your brain convinced you they did. Now here's something even stranger. What if I told you this isn't the only lie your brain tells you? In fact, your brain quietly changes your memories, exaggerates your fears, and makes you believe things that were never true. Not because it's broken, but because it was never designed to show you reality. It was designed to keep you alive. For centuries, humans have believed that our brains work like cameras, recording every moment exactly as it happened. But psychology tells a very different story. Your brain doesn't replay memories, it rebuilds them. Every single time you remember something, your brain reconstructs that memory, using emotions, assumptions, and new information. Which means every time you revisit a memory, you might be changing it without even realizing it. That's why two people can experience the exact same event and remember it completely differently. Neither of them is necessarily lying. Their brains simply created different versions of reality. And that's only the beginning. Have you ever learned a new word and suddenly started seeing it everywhere? Or noticed a certain car model everywhere right after thinking about buying one? The world didn't suddenly change. Your brain did. It filters millions of pieces of information every second, showing you only what it believes is important. This helps you focus, but it also means you're constantly missing parts of reality. Then there's something psychologists call the spotlight effect. It's the tendency to believe that everyone notices your mistakes, your appearance, or your awkward moments far more than they actually do. The embarrassing thing you did last week? You've probably replayed it 100 times. Everyone else probably forgot it within minutes. So why does all of this matter? Because these mental shortcuts influence almost every decision you make. They affect arguments, relationships, confidence, career choices, even the way you judge other people. If your brain naturally filters information and fills in the gaps, how do you know when it's getting things wrong? The answer isn't to stop trusting your brain. That's impossible. The answer is to question it. When you feel certain about something, ask yourself, what evidence could prove me wrong? When you remember an important event, ask, am I remembering what actually happened, or what my brain has reconstructed over time? When you feel like everyone is judging you, pause. Ask yourself if there's actual evidence or if your brain is simply putting you under an imaginary spotlight. Will these questions eliminate your brain's shortcuts? No. And that's okay, because these shortcuts exist for a reason. Thousands of years ago, making quick decisions kept our ancestors alive. Stopping to analyze every possibility could have been deadly. Your brain evolved to be fast, not perfectly accurate. And maybe that's the biggest lesson of all. Your brain isn't your enemy. It's one of the greatest survival machines evolution has ever created. It protects you. It predicts danger. It helps you make decisions in a world that's far too complex to process perfectly. But sometimes, the same system that protects you also distorts reality. The moment you realize that, you stop believing every thought you have. And that's where clearer thinking begins.